Hey, church family and friends. It's Mike here. Kind of wanted to just discuss with you guys a little bit in the sense of what God has been doing in me in my life, and why me and my family have made the decision to start giving during this pandemic. Tithing has honestly always been, well, I don't want to say always, but it has been a challenge for myself. I'm always looking at finances to make sure my family and I were secure and safe. And at times I find myself trying to be more in control and then trusting in God. But one thing that I've learned throughout the years in my Christian walk is really, really believing in Him and trusting in Him. At times it's a little tough, but understanding that by faith I have to do it. My wife does push me a little bit more in that area, but I'm glad she does because it helps me to, again, grow in my own faith and believing that God will multiply it one way or another, whether if it's through more financial stability or in health, in prosperity, in my family, in friendships around me. So more than anything as well, seeing the environment in our church. What a beautiful atmosphere, honestly. So much transparency from our pastor, so much help from leads. It was almost to a point where why not give when I see leaders do it. I've been in churches where I see it taken advantage of, but then again, it's not my place to judge or to criticize. And I'm learning to back away from that. But in this church, it's awesome because I've seen Pastor Jordan just discuss numbers, like actual numbers that he puts out there, and to me, that's what makes it so easy and more trustworthy. Because if you're transparent with that, with finances, and you're transparent in the way that he's preaching and the way that this church, from different members in the body, such a beautiful home, such a beautiful place, and it really has taken my faith to another level. To just, if I invest here, I know I'm not just investing for my children, but I'm also investing for the future that's to come. So overall, it's just a beautiful experience to do it. So I encourage anyone out there that is struggling with that. I've been there too, but I promise you, the Lord will give it back to you in so many ways. So tithing was definitely an area that was very challenging for me. As a guy that looks at figures a lot, it was challenging because it just always felt like it just wasn't going to be enough. Like if I tithe, it just was not going to be enough. The amazing part is my wife encourages me, pushes me. Thank God for her life, because through that I've learned that God makes it enough. God finds a way to just multiply it, or just to really put things in perspective in the sense of what really matters in life. Like, yes, finances are very important and we are supposed to maintain them. But more importantly, the understanding of it blesses your home. It blesses my life. It blesses my wife. It blesses my children. So if I can do something to help benefit not only my family, but generations to come, and again, with the transparency of what this church offers, and I see helping the needy, Pastor Jordan speaking openly about donating to these causes and that causes, like it's just a wonderful opportunity to watch God work in miracles in my life and in other people's lives. So I just encourage you for those people that are struggling with doing this, take that leap of faith. I know it can be scary. I know it can be challenging, but I promise, and it's not even a promise that's coming from Mike, it's a promise that I know comes from the Lord, is He will bless your life for doing it. You take that step of faith, and He will open doors for you that you didn't even know He can open.